Hello, and welcome to your safe space. So, today, I'm actually soft speaking, and I never really soft speak. I don't know how to do it that much, that's why I don't do it too much. But I figured since we're gonna do a different, kind of video, I might as well do a different type of voice. So, these are my law of attraction planners, and I buy them every single year. Every year, I'm always getting this planner. But I've only been doing it for 2 years, as you can tell. But I thought, right now it's pretty late. I'm tired. It's actually really hot in my room. I have a heat dish. So, I'm warm, cozy, and I'm thinking about the new year. And I think we should reflect on this year and plan next year. We don't have to do a full plan, but I want you to do this with me. And I was gonna make this video a role play where I'm a law of attraction coach. I did it before, and I guide you into the new year. But I thought I do role plays a bit. I think I do, I don't know, but I think that it's just best to make this personal and to really just talk with you about setting New Year's goals, New Year's resolutions, and reflecting on the year. This is my favorite thing. I am so passionate about this, and it's weird to be soft speaking right now because when I talk about this stuff, my voice is so excited and loud. My voice is normally loud. That's why it's easier for me to whisper than soft speak. Anyway, we're gonna do some reflection first, okay? And what I mean by this is I'm gonna ask you the questions that it has at the end. I'll put a link in the description of this planner. This isn't sponsored or anything, although one day I want to be sponsored by them. But the company's called Freedom Mastery, and this planner has changed my life. It has deeply changed my life. I'm not kidding. I think a planner is really good if you need direction in your life, and I think it's also really good to reflect on every day, reflect on the month, and to just kind of have a roadmap to where you're going. So I made a video on the law of attraction coach, and I used this planner as an actual roadmap for that role play. But let's get started. Enough talking, enough intro. This planner has many things to it, okay? So I'm just gonna tell you now that you should get it. It has reflection, it has goal setting, so we're gonna be doing both. Okay, enough with this intro. Let's get started. Reflecting on the year. I'm gonna do this privately by myself, but I'm gonna ask you the questions, and I just want you to think on it, okay? So let's get a pencil. Okay, first let's start off by the quote. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. So, the more you notice, see, my voice is going away. The more you notice the good things in life, the more you attract that. So, celebrate your 10 top achievements this year. So, what are your 10 top achievements? You can close your eyes, visualize it, and be grateful for those achievements, okay? I want you to count on your fingers what they are. And, sorry, keep talking when you're trying to think or something, but they don't have to be physical acquirements. Achievements, a lot of people view it as oh, I received this much money, I created this. But achievements can be achievements in the mind too. So what did you achieve mentally? Where did you get with your emotional state? What type of mental achievements, in your opinion, did you accomplish? For me, for example, I was more mindful, more present. So that's an achievement. Okay? So just think of 10 top achievements, and I'll tap, I guess. can also come back to this video if you want. You can pause it. I think that's a good idea. So I'll like do some tapping, but I don't know how long it's gonna take you. So you can pause the video and you can even write them. Like, I would recommend you write down your achievements and stuff and write down every question I'm gonna ask. Okay. You know, we're stepping into 2022. Let's make this a good year. If you've been having rough years these past couple years, let's change this one. Let's become more conscious. And I know a lot of people, this is a ramble. I know a lot of people say, like, oh, people that set New Year's resolutions, like, they're not gonna change. You get to decide when you want to change. And to me, a new year is a fresh start. A new blank slate ahead of you to create new goals, to manifest a new life for yourself. It doesn't matter if, December 31st, you were one person. You can be a different person every single day. So it's possible. Like, you don't have to view your past like it's gonna be your future. You can become more conscious and take control. Okay, so what are 5 things that you learned this year? So just 5 things that you learned. Let's take this. Like I said, you can pause the video if you want. You can hear me tap. Okay. If you need more time, you can pause. And feel free to share in the comments what you learned, your achievements. Any question I ask, feel free. I'm open ears. I love this type of stuff, so it makes me excited hearing what people have to say. And yeah. What were your 5 happiest and empowering moments? So just moments that stuck with you. And empowering feelings. I would really recommend writing these down, by the way. So I should have said that in the beginning, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Next question. Once again, you can pause. Alright. What were the most challenging situations this year? And how did you grow from them? So a lot of our lightness, a lot of our gifts stem from something that was dark. Like, I think my biggest thing in life is I used to be very insecure, like very bad. I struggled with self-love, and although here and there I still do, I have healed a lot, and I've grown a lot. And I think one of my biggest things is helping people find themselves, helping people love themselves. And it's because of the darkness that I experienced where I find light. So your dark moments, my computer always does that. Your dark moments, what did you learn from them? What can you do next year for when something happens? Like, how can you harness empowerment, harness your light in order to transmute negative experiences and dark experiences? Okay. And what were your 5 biggest strengths and weaknesses this year? So, what did you really feel empowered in? What were you really confident in? And where did you feel weak? Where did you feel like you struggled? In what areas? Emotionally, mentally? What were your 5 biggest strengths and weaknesses? What are the greatest insights that you have gained over the past year? So, what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the world, your intuition, your intuitive ideas that you have gained? And what little things did you enjoy the most during your day-to-day life? So what are your simple pleasures, your simple joys, like little things that you do every day that just bring a spark of joy to you? I love little things. Like, honestly, the key to happiness is in the little things. Like, no, never mind. I'll stop talking. I look a little bit tired today. Looking a little weird right now. Alright. Next. How did you love, give, or contribute this year to yourself and to others? So what did you do to yourself in order to love yourself? What moments or things did you do to give to yourself, but also to other people? Like, how did you make yourself happy? How did you make other people happy? It can be anything. And a lot of the times, we're really hard on ourselves. So I just want you to think of tiny things that at the end of the day, you look back and you realize, oh, I did this actually for myself. How did you make yourself feel good? How did you make other people feel good? Okay. Remember, feel free to pause. I know I'm not giving like too much time, but also for the New Year's resolution setting, there's like a bit of like goals or a bit of question. I don't know. You'll see. What do you still want to release or let go of? And what or who do you want to forgive? So, going into the new year, what do you want to release? What do you want to leave in the past? What situations, what traits, what things do you want to leave in the past? How do you want to move forward from here on out? And what do you want to let go of in 2020? What are you most grateful for this year? So, just tell me 5 to 10 things that you're really grateful that happened this year. People, anything. Just a little gratitude list. I'm just gonna read these. Okay. You can think on that for a second. Let me just look at something real quick. Now I'm going to ask you 8 questions, and these are going to be for the new year. Moving on to next year. Okay, so we just did a reflection. Now, let's set some New Year's resolutions. Alright, design your next year. Number 1, what is your most important goal for 2022? What is the biggest thing that you want to achieve next year? You can set multiple goals, like maybe 5, like 5 big goals. 5 big New Year's resolutions. This is the important part to write down. Number 2. What will you improve or do differently next year? Something that you haven't gotten to yet, that you didn't like that you did this year. Mine's probably sleeping in. But I also make videos late, so I don't know what to say. So something that you want to do differently next year. I actually think I'm going to only ask these 8 questions for the New Year's, because I think it's also good to keep things very simple. If you want to go back and look at my law of attraction roleplay, I ask more in-depth questions from this planner that I would honestly recommend watching that video to get like a more in-depth like life roadmap. But this is for the New Year's resolution, so these questions are great. So, number 3, what skills do you want to learn, improve, or master? So any skill that you want to learn this year. This can go along with your New Year's resolution. So the first question I ask, your goals. My heat fan because it is hot in here. I'm also wearing like a sweatshirt and a hoodie, so it does not help. Alright. Number 4. What books, seminars, or online courses do you want to learn from? I think this is like, a lot of people might not do this. I don't know if you read, but I think it's really good. And of course it's really good to really feed your mind with positive things, because as we grow and as we evolve, and if we want to step into our power and higher selves, we have to have a stream of like mental productivity or personal development, spirituality, some form of inspiration. And we can do that through books, courses, through seminars and networking, and just talking to people that inspire us, looking at them. You can even just go on YouTube if you want. Like, what people do you want to learn from? I'm talking. I mean, you should be thinking and writing. But real quick, I highly recommend Mind Valley. It's this like, I don't even know what to call it. It's this company that is personal development, spirituality, and you can just become a member. So I want to do this, and this is something that I was looking into today. But to become a member of Mind Valley, you get so many courses, but it does cost like $40 a month or $42 or something, which is a bit expensive, but you get so much value from it, and it's good to invest in yourself. So what books and what courses, what are you going to do to invest in yourself this year? If you like reading, I highly recommend The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and I highly recommend Mind Valley. Like, I might become a member, I don't know yet. You can just create an account on Mind Valley. You can check them out after. I'll leave a link in the description. But it's so good. Okay, I might have to ask that question again. So, what books, seminars, or online courses do you want to learn from? It can be anything, any skill that you want to learn. And number 5, which habits do you want to change, cultivate, or get rid of? What new habits do you want this year? What habits do you want to get rid of? Mine's probably excessive, like phone use, like just getting on autopilot, procrastination. That's what I want to get rid of. And to just add this in, for your New Year's resolutions, you're going to need new habits. So, what habits are going to serve your goals? It can be a habit, like working out, for example. That's a habit. Like, making time to work out for your New Year's resolution. Alright, I have 3 more questions. What do you want to see, explore, or discover in 2022? This can be anything, any travel goals, spontaneity, any things you want to do. Okay, and feel free to pause. Number 7, how can you bring more harmony into your life? So, more peace, more flow, more balance. Apparently, this is a quote. The definition of happiness is when what you think, say, and do are in alignment. So you think something, you speak about something, and you do it. And if all of those 3 align, you will be in harmony. You will be balanced. You will be happy. So, what do you want to think, speak, and do? How do you want to get in harmony? Okay. And last but not least, number 8, what morning or evening routines can you follow to have a more joyful, successful life? So, what works for you also? And don't limit yourself. A lot of the times we say, okay, but what can work for you? And then people say, I have this to do, we don't think what could be possible. Like, what could we do? What can we make more time for? We go on our phones, we go on technology, we watch TV. Like, what can we replace, and what can be possible for us? I know every routine's gonna look different. We have different schedules. Not every day is gonna be the same. But what's your idea of what you want to accomplish and do? Alright, so I asked you your reflection. You reflected on this year. You set some New Year's resolutions. You decided what you want to change about your routine, your skills, what you're going to learn from. You decided how you're going to grow, and you get to follow through with that. You get the choice to do that. And I will be here to relax you at nighttime. And I hope to see you going through with your plans, and I believe in you. I believe you can accomplish all that you set your mind to. Like, people probably look at me as crazy because I think really anything is possible. Of course, I get in my head and get negative, overthink, and then question myself. But I also have the duality of believing that you can do anything. If someone else did it, you can. You're no different. Anyway, like, you're no different as in, like, if someone can do it, you can do. Alright, well, I started my channel this year. I've been doing it for about 6 months, I think. And I have never been more grateful that I've chosen this path. And I've never been more grateful for this beautiful audience that has been here, engaged with me, that has been watching my videos. I am so grateful for you. And I hope you always know that. I hope you always feel that energy. Because, like, listen, you may be watching me, you may be watching my videos, hating them, loving them, I don't know. But I am listening to you. You are the one that's growing my channel. You are the one that makes me want to make videos. Like, you and me, this is not my channel. This is our channel. And I am so excited for 2022. And I have some big goals. And I hope that you'll stay along with me. I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. And let's attack 2020. Like, let's show up our best selves, our highest selves. Let's own this year. Let's own ourselves. Let's become conscious. Let's take control. Let's make our future different than our past. Our mind has a program from our past, but we can create new programs. We are stronger than our mind. We are stronger than our programs that we've experienced. We're stronger than our past. Now is the only real moment. In 2022, we're going to experience many moments of now. Take control of your life. Take control of this present moment. I believe in you, and I'm here with you. And let's have a great year. And full of whispering. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you've come back to this video, if you didn't write them down. I encourage you to do so. All right. I love you. Bye. See you soon. See you in 2020. What? See you in 2022. Never going back to 2020. All right. I love you so much.